Disability insurance is one of those things that you really need, especially at the beginning of your career. You need to be thinking about the short term disability for sure. If you can't make sure that you have enough income to last for like 3 to 6 months, if anything should happen and you can't work for that 3 to 6 month time frame, as you may have, even a like car accident on the way to work that would take you out from being able to carry out your full-time work duties if you can't cover your regular expenses. Now, long-term disability would be another thing that you would need, uh, especially initially, um, to cover your expenses indefinitely until something like SSI or some other disability came in, and you need to make sure that it is own occupation specific, because a lot of your insurances for disability will say that you can work in any capacity, and that may mean sacking groceries at a grocery store and not replace your actual income, which can be very problematic when it comes to getting your expenses covered in the long run. So you really need to make sure that your policy reads the correct way for you in the long run. Uh, I self-insure now, but if I had known about it when I started out, I probably would have had disability insurance. It was quite expensive when I started to look at it. It was significantly more than just a couple of $100s a month when I looked at it. But I chose to take on extra risk and invest a significant portion of my income into investments that would be allow me to self-insure, and that allowed enough income that I would be okay if for some reason something happened. I'd be able to downsize and cover enough to be okay if something should happen, at least for a long term. And now, short term, if I had to take several months off, I would be able to cover those expenses. So you need to, especially starting out early in the profession, make sure that you are able to cover in some kind of an emergency plan your expenses if you're not getting short-term disability, making sure that you have some kind of an emergency backup if you're not going to get short-term disability. And then for long-term disability, you need to make sure that you either have some kind of other cash flow or you have that disability insurance in place. So if you're not going to be self-insured, then you need to have other insurance in place.